Hello and welcome to Talking Terraces Football Podcast. We've both had the clap before the show and now it's time to carry on with the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for the clap.
Yeah. Remember, kids out there, don't shave it, it won't go away. See your local general practitioner. Afternoon, mate. You all right?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's a nice way to start the show, isn't it?
It is, yeah, talking about, what do they call them now, STIs or STDs?
Yeah, exactly. The itchy scratches, yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, I suppose, the advice is, if you've got an issue, like you said, go and see your GP.
Yeah, see your GP. Don't try and shave it. Don't use a Brillo pad. It doesn't work.
No, don't sit in silence.
Apparently. Yeah.
No, if you can sit.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. If you get one of them little rubber rings that you used to have when you were a kid on the beach, they help as well.
Yeah.
With piles too.
Yeah, while you're waiting for your appointment, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair enough. See, we're not just a football podcast, are we, mate? We've been like COVID advisors and general health advisor now as well. So
yeah, financial help. We cover it all, don't we, mate? Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, we're just like one-stop shop for daily life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We like that Money Supermarket guy.
Or,
whatever
what's
his name is.
Martin
Lewis. Is it Money?
Yeah. No, Martin Lewis. That's it.
Yeah. He just does financial stuff, but we do the lot.
Yeah, exactly. He's a one-trick pony.
Yeah, rubbish.
We've got loads of tricks.
We've got loads of tricks.
We can turn lots of tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, how are we doing today, mate? We all right?
All right, yeah. Well, like we've just said, it's just before we start recording. It's Friday today, isn't it?
Oh, thank God! Thank God! This week has dragged.
It's been a dragger.
Absolutely dragged. It's still the start of the season, so we've not got a whole hell of a lot of football going on, but it is busy on the transfer market. We'll be going into that in a bit later.
Isn't it just?
We've got hourly updates. We might even have some exclusives while we're live on air.
Yeah, when Ronaldo touches down in Manchester.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or will he?
We just don't know, do we?
Or has there been sightings of him buying chips outside Gresty Road?
Well, I hear that he does like a good chip butty.
You're right, okay.
Gresty Road chippy is one of the best chippies.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Any away fan will probably appreciate that and know about that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it's one of them where when you go past, the queue is literally around the block all the way to the train station, and you think, oh, the queue for tickets. No, the queue for the chippy.
Yeah. There's more people in the chippy than in the football ground.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my belly's just rumbled now, you know.
Oh,
did you hear that on the mic?
I don't know. I didn't know.
I just did.
Chips. I want chips.
My belly fat's like speaking like chips. Oh, anyway, so top of the show. Have a just general chit chat about the football season. We've kicked off. We're 2 games in on the Premier League. We're 3 games in the conference and above.
yeah. As a Premiership supporter, everything below is just conference football.
Exactly. Yeah.
Part time.
It's just us and them. Yeah.
Part timers.
Yeah. We've started a little bit of cup football with the League Cup as well. Now the draws for the 3rd round, which is good. So. Yeah, so basically, so we start off talking about our teams.
Yeah, we'll have a quick little review before we get into the wider Premier League, I suppose. Yeah.
Cool. So let's mix it up. Do you want to go first on crew?
Do I have to? Do I really have to?
It's like a blaster, mate. Just pull it off quick.
We've drawn 1, lost 2.
Spit on your hand.
We've drawn 1, lost 2. That and it's not looking very good.
Drawn 1, lost 2.
Yeah. So we're kind of.
You always do this though. You always start off mediocre, and then in February you start playing like PSG.
Well, exactly. Yeah. I mean, do you know what? When lockdown first started, on YouTube, there's loads of videos of like golden goals, and it's all of Crew's goals over each season. Mm-hmm. And you're quite right. Every one of those that you watch, we start off terribly, and then the second half of the year we're like kind of promotion kind of form.
Yeah, it's
But
like eighth or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But because we started in the bottom three, we only finished mid-table kind of thing.
Yeah,
So it is, for some reason, it is a weird Crew thing that we start poorly but finish really well.
Maybe just have trouble getting going. Like I have trouble getting going in the morning and everything. Like need a few coffees and stuff. Maybe that's the same for them.
Yeah, maybe it's just the disappointment of playing for Crew. I don't know. And then at the end of the season, they need to start thinking, well, I need to start playing well, or else I'm not going to get another club.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
maybe that. I always thought it was a Crew, and I think are still kind of at the front in terms of the players don't have much of a break between the end of the season and the start of the season.
No, not really. No.
They only have a couple of weeks, and I'm not saying that teams have a month, 2 months off, but I think Crew have always done that. So I think maybe they come in the start of the season probably a little bit fatigued, maybe.
Maybe.
But that fitness and that strength really shows at the end of the season, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like they say the Premiership don't have a lot of time. Well, the amount of trophies that the lower leagues have to go for, like the Paint Trophy, whatever it's called, or whatever it's been renamed now, and
Dave's Vans
Trophy. Yeah, there's a lot of competition going on, and also these guys aren't like trained racehorses like the ones in the Premier League. They haven't got the health or spa facilities or medical equipment or expertise that the others have.
Yeah.
The larger clubs and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's just getting in that rhythm.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, if I remember back to the Euros, I think before we got to the final, Crew were in their second friendly. Now I remember seeing pictures of Liverpool in their training camp in Austria.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool had only just started going back training, whereas Crew had been training for a few weeks and were already playing their second pre-season friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe it's a Crew thing, maybe it's a lower division thing, and maybe actually Crew just had a poor start and everyone else has a similar kind of pre-season. But
or maybe they need a better pre-season tour.
Well, yeah, I mean, having a pre-season of some other northern clubs, it's probably, we're going to play a northern club in League Two.
It'd be all right, like playing a northern club, like in the Bahamas or something like that. But I suppose that's a bit out of the budget. Isn't it?
It is, yeah. I remember 7-8 years ago, Crew were going to go on a pre-season tour around the south of England. And
really?
Yeah, and you're playing like Plymouth, Torquay, and maybe Exeter, something like that.
Yeah.
And on the way down to the south of England, the bus broke down. So Crew were on their pre-season tour, and they were all stood on the side of the motorway with a broken down coach.
That's devastating, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the kind of a life of a lower league footballer. I mean, it's hardly a tough life, is it? But that's the kind of pre-season shenanigans that go on.
Just imagine that call back to the Alex. The coach has broke down.
Yeah.
Why? What's up with him? No, the coach is
yeah, the one with the wheels.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably why they don't do it then.
That's probably why they just all go in on a minibus now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to Oldham or something. Yeah. So not a good start in terms of league. It was very promising a few nights ago playing Leeds in the League Cup.
Yeah, 79 minutes you managed to peg them for. Away, didn't you?
Yeah, and they had a really strong lineup. I was looking on the kind of the comments on Twitter before the game, and Leeds fans were saying, "God, we've got 7 or 8 first teamers starting here."
Yeah,
including Calvin Phillips. I mean,
they had to bring out the big boys in order to seal it, didn't they?
Yeah, they had to get Bamford on off the bench, who's obviously just been called up to England.
Yeah.
But it seems until that 79th minute, we competed in terms of energy and desire, and Leeds had 28 shots.
Yes.
In 9 on target kind of thing, and they had 3/4 possession and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you think that's a factor? Do you think they were trying to make a good cup run rather than focusing on the league at this stage?
Well, it's always that thing. I would rather Crew focus on the league.
Yeah.
I'd rather us go out first round of every competition, really, because we're not going to win any of those cup competitions.
No, but like a decent run, like an away match at City or something, would bring them serious money, wouldn't it?
Exactly, yeah. You can't. I think it's that thing when you get to the third round FA Cup, and if you can get an away game against one of the big four,
yeah,
that kind of stops you making a loss that year.
Pretty much,
I know we've talked about, I think Crew lose about $500,000 a year. So if we could play one of the big teams and get a 6-figure, if not a 7-figure number, it's a game changer for Crew.
So maybe the form will pick up.
Hopefully, I mean we've got Charlton away this weekend, which is obviously where Jesse has gone to.
Yeah. Oh God, that's a bit thing, isn't it?
Charlie Kirk, yeah. So a lot of people have been sending in messages on Twitter saying, make sure you have an off day on Saturday, mate.
Yeah, go on, Ginge.
Yeah, do us a favour kind of thing. But Charlton are having a poor start to the season as well. I think they're one place above us.
Oh, so he's gone fine plan into the fire. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so it's a bit
Yeah,
of
they are literally on the same points. They've drawn and lost the same as you.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a not looking a good move for him at the minute.
No, definitely not.
But
should have stayed put.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I think the advice to him would have been stay for another season or until Christmas. Have a good 2 or 3 months up to Christmas, and then a championship club will come from him, because I definitely think he's a championship quality player.
Yeah, did he go Charlton expecting to go into the championship?
Probably. Charlton were kind of one of the favourites to go up, I think.
Right. Okay.
They didn't even get the playoffs actually last year.
Yeah.
But they've made a couple of signings, so yeah, it's. I hope that doesn't end up to be a bad move for him, because I think he could have gone to play Premiership football.
Possibly, yeah. But if he's good enough, he'll come through like Vardy and
hopefully
Joe Hart and stuff like that. Big players like that.
Yeah, it might just take him a couple of years longer now. I don't know, but
I was a bit annoyed that they weren't on the telly the other night actually. But I suppose I'm still used to the pandemic where every single game's on.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, it's kind of back to old format. Get your Sky subscription, buy BT Football, and
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you need all the different formats.
I'm literally paying about £50 a month for sports.
I know,
and I can't get a bloody game. I can't see a game that I want to watch.
Yeah, it's Then this is the thing, isn't it? That will hurt the smaller clubs. I think not being able to get onto TV as easily.
Yeah, a bit of TV rights does them good, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But in terms of Crew, a poor start, probably poorer than I thought. We need a striker or a creative midfielder, I think.
Yeah.
We've got a lad on loan from City, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, let's catch up in a 2-4 weeks time and see if it's hopefully changed.
We'll see how they do, and hopefully it's been win or something.
Exactly, yeah, and we're fifth in the table or something like that. Yeah,
You never know.
You never know.
Right, my team, Liverpool.
What about you? Yeah.
Yeah, a good start. Can't complain really so far.
Yeah, we watched the first game, didn't we?
We did on our pre-season tour. It was a great day.
Yeah.
We just had a typical 30-year-old pre-season tour, and we stayed in, played F1 games, played football games, and it was bloody marvellous, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Drank lots of beer.
Yeah, I was on the Jerry stuff, and you were on the what was it? Old Peculiar.
Old Peculiar, yeah. Yeah, the dark beers.
The dark beer. Oh, Guinness Indian IPA. I think that might be a contender for the beer of the month, mightn't it?
Yeah, it's my favourite. Yeah.
I'll have to put that up there. We'll have to tweet them, see if we can get a tweet back.
Yeah.
And some free ones.
And some free ones, yeah. A truckload of free Guinness, yeah.
Yeah, because Kronenberg, whatever the one I had, didn't get anything off them.
No, it's poor, isn't it?
Didn't even get a danker.
No. No.
Bunch of dankers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
bunch of dankers, yeah.
Bunch of dankers, yeah. Yeah, Liverpool, good start. First game away was to Norwich. That was a 3-0 win. Norwich isn't going to be a great contender. We always know we could probably get a result against them, but the first game is always the hardest.
Yeah.
So it was good to start off with a flyer. Then Burnley at home. Burnley are a tricky team. They did beat us last season. Really badly. So it was nice to get a result on that one, 2-0.
Yeah.
We're currently sitting in the not that it matters much this stage, but we're currently sitting at third in the table on goal difference. So we are joint top with Tottenham, Brighton and Liverpool, Chelsea and West Ham. So yeah, we're first, but we're joint.
Joint first, yeah, with
5 other teams.
Yeah, with that relegation favourite West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely going to go down.
Yeah.
This Saturday, it starts getting a bit more tastier. We've got Chelsea away.
Yeah.
Chelsea at home, actually. Leeds away after that. So Chelsea at home, Anfield, full crowd, 52,000. Liverpoolians, I think, will advantage might tip in a favour for that one, but you can't, like Lukaku's playing like his bum's on fire, so which is unusual to see, considering the last time I saw him play when he was at United, he was woeful. But,
it was as if he was chained to the same spot on the pitch. Yeah.
It was, yeah. It was literally like that. He even like rested on the goalpost, I think, at one point.
What?
Like leaned on it.
To have a fat?
When a corner was coming in. He had a box of L&Bs behind the goal.
Yeah. Just wait a minute.
Yeah. Back in the day, that would have been the norm.
Yeah, like
Wasn't
some
it?
Goalkeeper like had a pack of cigarettes shoved, like a cigarette down each finger on his gloves.
Yeah, exactly. So half time was a fag break.
Yeah, fag break and a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. A spam sandwich.
Yeah.
Back on.
Yeah. It's like that thing in it, like they have a full English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the morning of the game.
Back in the day when men were men and sheep were scared.
Yeah. The good old days.
Yeah.
Good old days, yeah.
So, I think Liverpool are going to have a good start. Other teams around us have dropped a few points, but City have. But at the end of the day, they won 5-0 again the other day. So,
yeah,
I still think it's theirs. And if they get, well, as we'll discuss in a few minutes, if they get you-know-who, then it's game over, I think. They're not going to get Kane.
No.
But, yeah, they're not getting caned, but they might get someone else. We will see.
We'll see. Yeah, but like you say, it's too early to kind of get a true picture of how the table's going to play out.
Exactly. The major difference I can see with Liverpool compared to the last season, the tail of the last season, this season, is the massive difference Virgil van Dijk makes to the team.
Yeah,
it makes a decent team, a world class team. With his distribution is just ridiculous. I can't think of enough superlatives to say about that defender. He's just amazing. And his defending as well.
Yeah. Is he kind of... I remember Graham Souness saying during the Euros about Alan Hansen and Mark Lawrenson, but in particular Alan Hansen. He was saying that they were the best two centre-halves in the world.
Yeah.
You know, when they were playing for Liverpool. And he spoke about both of them, but Hansen in particular, about their ball distribution from the back.
Yeah.
And they were saying it's the ability to go from back to the forwards with accurate passes kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Puts the defensive team straight away on the back foot.
Look, captures them off guard completely. If you can distribute the ball forward into an attacking position, the other team are kind of wandering back half the time, aren't they? They're not really focused. They're not in formation sometimes when the ball's distributed. It's like the same as if you get a keeper that can do it as well, which is a lot harder for a keeper to do it.
Yeah.
I know some keepers were really good at it. I think Fabian Barthez was one of the best at that. I think, back in the day.
Yeah.
Just not good in goal.
Yeah.
So I think it's a crucial element. But with Virgil van Dijk as well, he can kind of. I think he's got a very good reading of the game. He knows where Messi. Ooh, spoiler alert. He knows where. He knows where Mane's running, and he knows where Salah's running. So it's good. Still question marks over the forward, whether it's going to be Firmino or Jota.
Yeah.
But Jota started brilliantly, and Firmino's scored as well. So it's a nice problem to have, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be saying, well, we've had the decision made for us because he's still injured or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want it to be like last season. Up front, as it was for us in defence.
Yeah.
That horrible situation where you haven't got anyone who's a natural in that position and stuff. So
yeah. But I think looking positive for your boys, I think, this season.
Yeah. Any other Prem ones that have surprised us so far? I can't really see, to be honest. But Arsenal are doing woefully.
Arsenal are the big kind of worry, I would say.
Do you think Arteta's got a few games left to turn that round?
I think they'll give him another 2 or 3. I don't know if they've got any, kind of a London derby coming up.
Yeah.
Just looking at the fixtures now. Well, they've got City tomorrow, Norwich at home, Burnley away. Yeah. Then they've got Arsenal and Tottenham at the end of September.
Yeah, I think he'll have a pass for City, but if he doesn't convert the other ones into wins, then I think his days are numbered there.
Yeah, you'd expect 4 points at least out of Norwich and Burnley.
Exactly, yeah. Other teams, Newcastle haven't started great either. more pity for my fantasy football team because they've got Wilson up front.
Yeah, yeah, we won't talk about that. I suppose we'll have to at some point. Yeah, Leicester.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will, won't we? Leicester, they obviously got thumped by West Ham.
Yes.
Which was a big shock, I suppose.
Massive, yeah, because I thought like Leicester were going to start good. They made some good signings, and but Southampton seem to have done it again. They've seemed to have got a new batch of fresh players up from the academy and made some really good signings, as they always do.
Yeah.
And they look like a really strong team at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's still that thing. Let's see how it plays out. I mean, look at Brentford. They've had a great start.
Yeah.
Unbeaten so far, and we kind of probably had them tipped to be one of the favourites to go down. So
yeah, it might be early days on that one, but because some of these teams do start well when they come up, but then when game after game after game, when it starts to wear them down, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah, and they don't perhaps have the squad depth and stuff like that.
That's why they need to make hay while the sun shines, pretty much.
Exactly, yeah. Surprise the big boys, get some good points on the table.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, already it's not looking very good for Norwich, you'd say.
Yeah.
Goals for 0, goals against 8.
That's terrible. I haven't seen any of the Arsenal games either, but it must be a defensive and forward issue at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, they seem to be... They think they're right scoring goals, but they're just poor at the back.
Yeah.
It's...
wonder if they wish they would have kept Wenger.
Well, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I mean, they were Arsenal fans weren't happy that they were winning the FA Cup every other year.
Yeah.
Under Wenger.
But they were getting consistent Champions League places.
Yeah, they've top 4 winning the FA Cup every other season. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably got three games left to turn it round, I'd say, Arsenal.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah.
I don't know who else on the market would be a good fit for him. Not
well, it's
a bogey club now, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, are they the giants they once were? So yeah, who are you going to tempt away from another club, or who's available? Yeah,
precisely, mate. Yeah. Shall we have a break?
Let's have a break.
Let's have a break, shall we?
Hello and welcome. It's time for our exclusive interview with the Bee Gees. So, Bee Gees, how are you feeling today?
My underpants are too tight.
Oh dear, that's hard to hear. Okay, so final question. What's your favourite football podcast?
Talk of the Terraces, yeah.
Welcome back to Talk of the Terraces Football Podcast. I am Tom and I'm joined here by Goalie. Hi, Goalie. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay.
Shall we continue the rest of the show like this?
No, it hurts my throat.
Yeah, it does mine. Speaking too fast, I can't think that fast. And I don't speak that fast.
No.
Yeah. Okay, this part of the show we're going to be looking at transfers. It is nearly a deadline day. We're like 4 days away from the deadline shutting. So we can see lots of... Like, my phone is like a Christmas tree at the moment, mate. Sky Sports just flashing at me constantly.
Every other second, yeah.
Exactly, with transfers and stuff.
Yeah.
So... in the next hour, this is whatever we discuss is going to be old news, so we may as well focus on stuff that's actually happened, and then have a quick mention of stuff that's might potentially happen.
Might happen, yeah.
Yeah. So the big movers and shakers, Messi to PSG, I think is probably the biggest so far, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Wise move for him.
I mean, he's obviously going to continue to set new records in French football, isn't he?
I know, but it's French football.
Yeah, this is it.
I know Lille won League last year, but that's probably a flash in the pan, and it hasn't got to be a one-off.
I think so. Yeah. As we've been discussing, I think last time, financially it's obviously a very good move for him, but I think he could have perhaps tried it in one of Europe's top leagues, whether it was the Premiership or...
He should have come to Premiership.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed set in stone, didn't it, that he'd just come and play for Guardiola.
Yeah.
They must have a positive relationship, I'm guessing, from their time at Barca.
You would guess, wouldn't you? All that time together.
Yeah.
It's Yeah, it's a strange one, but I suppose maybe City just didn't offer the amount of money, and maybe they don't have a need for him. They got Sterling and everything, haven't they? And
Well,
players like that.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was just a case of I don't want him.
Yeah,
for
possibly.
whatever reasons. I mean, PSG are going to be strong in the Champions League. Have they got to 2 semi-finals in a row?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
So yeah,
have they ever won it? I don't think they've ever.
I don't think they've ever won it. No. But yeah, they're obviously got a very strong team, one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
It'll do well in Europe, but yeah, it's obviously going. It should absolutely walk the French league.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah.
But I'd love it if Lille won again.
Well,
that would make my day.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of 2 fingers up to the big boys, isn't it? I think they can buy success.
Yeah, to the money bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think it's probably a wise move for him. Like you said, though, he was offered a decent contract at Barca. Was it last year or something?
Yeah.
And he didn't take it.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was, and now he's been offered even less this year.
Yeah.
And he's not taking it. So you can't. If you believe that passionately, and if you're willing to cry in a press conference that you're leaving, then you'd accept a pay cut.
Yeah,
and
this is the thing. He could have signed on the dotted line, last year, and none of this saga would have happened. Really, fair enough. They might have had to try and sell him to get him off the wages.
Yeah.
But as I say, I think a lot of people not necessarily saw through the tears, but had no sympathy for him.
No, exactly. Yeah, most people need a minimum wage and stuff.
Yeah. Feel really sorry for you, mate.
Yeah, exactly. So that was probably the biggest mover and shaker. In terms of transfers, there is a lot of the rumour mill is spinning like a good one today.
Yeah.
About Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So he's been in Juventus 2 years, is it now?
2 or 3 years, I think, yeah.
So he's been there a while. He's done well for him, from what I've seen. He's obviously he can't hit the heady heights he did at United and Real Madrid, but he's done all right for him.
Yeah.
I think it's come through now that he's confirmed that he's on the move.
Yeah.
But the surprise is, he looks like he could be on his way to City.
Yeah. All the top people are saying he's off to City, aren't they? The people in the know.
Now, I have friends who are United fans. Like, it is possible. And they've been saying for years that Ronaldo, he's going to come back to United. He's destined to come back to United. He loves Ferguson and all that kind of stuff. He'll come back to United. And he's always had a special place in the heart of United fans, understandably, because he was immense for them. But now, if he goes back to City, we're facing a kind of a Tevez situation, aren't we, again?
Yeah, amplified by a million,
I think it hurt a hell of a lot more than Tevez.
Yeah. Well, I've already seen the pictures on Twitter of people burning their Man United shirts with Ronaldo on the back.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I've noticed that Snake is trending on Twitter. So there's a lot of there's a lot of unhappy people.
Understandably, I mean, it could just be BS, but if he is, you notice how old to BS, because your dad said there was too much swearing.
Yeah, we'll hyphenate everything. Yeah,
Exactly.
FS.
Yeah. Oh, fit. See, we do listen.
Yeah,
we do listen to
our
reviews.
listeners. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, your opinions count. Yeah, if he is on his way to City, it's obviously a monetary thing. Again, the same with Messi, and that would hurt. I don't think he'd be able to live in Manchester.
No. I mean,
maybe not in Cheshire as well.
No, he probably needs to go and live in Ireland or something. Fly in every morning, I think. Saying that, there's a lot of United fans in Ireland.
There's a lot of United fans in Ireland, mate. Yeah.
Where's Madeira? You can fly in from Madeira every morning.
America?
Yeah.
Well, my cousin might get him there, Paul.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah. Another one of our regular listeners. Yeah.
Exactly.
Apparently, that United have made a last-minute bid or attempt to get him to Old Trafford.
It would make sense if it was United that got him.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying, well, hold on, we've been saying for weeks we don't need any more attacking players. We need a defensive midfielder. So it would seem like if they sign Ronaldo, it's just to stop him signing for City, rather than this is the player that we need to turn us into championship.
It'd be a bit of a chess move, isn't it? Take him out so no one else can use him, kind of thing.
Yeah, and this is that thing that big clubs do with kind of young players, is that they sign up all the young talent so that the other big clubs don't get them.
Yeah.
And if they're no good, they just release them. But,
I think it was Churchill said it's better to have someone outside the tent. If someone inside the tent pissing out than outside the tent pissing in.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that's what I feel United would be doing if they signed him. I don't think they'd be signing him for him to be, their superstar again. Yeah, to stop the piss. But yeah, from all of the people in the know, the people who are, kind of on the inside, they seem to be thinking that, he's on his way to City.
Yeah, which will be it will be interesting couple of days if they do.
Yeah, well, apparently the a City at home or away on this weekend. I don't know.
I think they're at home. I might be wrong.
Isn't the rumour that he'll be? Oh, they're playing Arsenal at home tomorrow. So,
yeah.
Oh God, I mean, they could unveil him tomorrow.
When are they playing United? That'd be funny.
Oh God.
Imagine if he come Liverpool.
Come week 6. Well, do you know what? I saw it on the news yesterday, and or on Twitter, and I ran into the kitchen to the wife, and I said, "You'll never guess what, Ronaldo. Guess who he's signing for?" And she went, "Oh no, not Liverpool." And I said, "No, the next one."
No, because that is possibly the worst scenario for United fans.
Exactly. I said, "Yeah, I agree that Liverpool would be probably twice as worse than City." But yeah, the next one, she was like, "City." I was like, "Yeah."
Sutter, yeah.
Sutter. So obviously they're going to be able to pay big money for him.
Yeah, they're the only ones that can. And talking about City and moves, apparently Guardiola's going to be off after 2022.
Yeah. Apparently he's just going to see out his contract and then have a break and then maybe look at international football. Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what did he do? Manage Spain or something?
I mean, that'd be the obvious choice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Or England.
Or England, maybe. Yeah. I mean, he'd probably go anywhere, couldn't he? Yeah. Or I'm guessing he'd probably go to one of the big teams, the big nations, I suppose. Like someone's saying, you ought to go and take up a challenge at Scunthorpe United or something.
He's literally been that many places. He could go anywhere. He could go Germany, couldn't he? Because he's been at Bayern enough.
Yeah. He could. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or manage the US and get paid big money. Depends what it's about, money or achievement. I don't know. Like I said, why don't you go and take up a really big challenge? Yeah. A small club or
Doncaster Rovers.
Exactly. Yeah. See if you get them in the Premiership.
Yeah. I managed it with on Championship Manager, 99 to 2000.
Yeah. So crew. So Guardiola should be able to do it, shouldn't
he? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You didn't use that cheat, did you? Where you get 99 million to spend.
No, I didn't. This was a tip from my cousin Paul, who's probably listening as well. I signed Saviola from River Plate.
Right.
And it was like, it must have been a glitch in the game because he was like literally the god of football. He would get you like 6 or 7 goals a game.
Right.
And he wasn't even that good in real life.
Right.
He was like bang average. But on that, he was just like the most amazing player ever.
Yeah. Did you have someone called Joel Grant? John Grant?
I don't know.
There was a striker for Crews coming through like the academy. He was like 18, 19 on Championship Manager. He was amazing.
On the old one?
Yeah. 98 or 99 or something. He was amazing. But then when he kind of got to first team football, he just ended up kind of retiring at about 21.
Oh God!
But yeah, it's amazing how you find these little gems on a Championship Manager or Football Manager, and in reality they're rubbish.
I know. I don't think I haven't played it in years, but I don't think I'd like it. I just want to go back to the old like teletext screen. Of what's happening in the match?
Yeah, stuff. I don't. Yeah, it's too much effort now.
Yeah,
I just want to be able to pick a squad, some kind of basic tactics, and then click play.
I don't want to deal with the private lives. I don't want to deal with sponsorships or anything like that.
No.
I just want to be known as the guy that got Crew
into the
Champions
Premiership.
League. Yeah. Back on transfers. Any other big movers and shakers?
Well, I suppose it wasn't a transfer, but obviously Kane
stayed.
Not being transferred. Kane stayed.
Yeah.
That's probably obviously opened the door up to this Ronaldo thing, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like Kane staying, I'm kind of not surprised that he's stayed, but I was watching an interview with Tony Bellew and Jamie Carragher, and they were saying Kane would be the perfect fit for Liverpool. I don't really agree with that. I think he's very much a different style of play that's played at Arsenal rather than Liverpool.
It'd be a completely different style. You'd have to change your style of play, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like when we signed Benteke and he just didn't fit.
Yeah. Or Andy Carroll.
Exactly. He was used to having the ball hoofed to him, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And he stays around the centre, the semicircle of the box, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
don't know.
Yeah. I didn't realise he's 28. I thought he was a lot younger than that. I don't know why.
He looks older, doesn't he?
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, he's 28. So I'm thinking, that's probably his last chance to perhaps go in. Go and play for one of the bigger clubs. In terms of being able to win a championship. Yeah,
you never know. He might be on the move after January or something.
Yeah, well, as his tweet said, I'll be staying at Spurs this summer.
This summer.
Yeah.
He could be on his way on January then.
Yeah, so that doesn't say anything about 4 months' time or next summer.
No.
I'll be staying at Spurs this summer. If he said I'm committed to staying at Spurs for the rest of my career, that's different.
Yeah, I've signed a new contract and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read between the lines in that one. That's good, mate.
Yeah, this summer. So I don't know if he's had because apparently he had a gentleman's agreement, didn't he, with Dan Levy? Is it Dan Levy?
A gentleman's agreement and a gentleman's wash.
Yeah. They had a gentleman's agreement, then they had a gentleman's wash. Did Kane and Levy?
It's some kind of tradition at Spurs.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently they had a gentleman's agreement that if X, Y, and Z happened, he could have a transfer, and then it seems it just hasn't happened. So I don't know if they've had a gentleman's agreement too.
As well as the wash, yeah.
They got rid of the wash. You just had the agreement, yeah.
It could be say, get our season up and running, and then you can go where you like.
Yeah, well, he scored 2 the other night, didn't he, in the League Cup? Against, I can't remember his Premiership opposition.
So he's in form, isn't
he? Yeah. I mean, he'll bag 20 goals plus in the league. They're not going to challenge for anything, are they? I mean, they might win a League Cup, maybe an FA Cup, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they keep saying he's going to be the next Alan Shearer in terms of one of the best strikers in the world, and he ends up winning nothing. I mean, Shearer won the Premiership, didn't he? But that was it.
Yeah. That was it, wasn't it? That's all he ever won.
That's all he won, Shearer. Yeah.
For a player of that calibre and stuff.
Yeah, and he had
it'd
2
probably
opportunities.
Worth blank check money.
Exactly. Yeah, and he had 2 opportunities to go to Man United as well.
Yeah.
Think of the success he could have won. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. He could have gone Man United and they, wouldn't have won anything. You just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if he'd have gone United, who's to say they would have won the Champions League? Because Solskjaer was the one they got, as in the song.
Yeah.
that they sing. Because they couldn't get Shearer.
Yeah, exactly. He was the other option, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes. The thing is that normally the best players end up at the best clubs, the biggest clubs, don't they?
Exactly. They find a way to cream always rise to the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's like in F1, people say, Lewis Hamilton only wins races because he's got the best car. Well, he has, but the best drivers usually find the ways into the best cars. You know what I mean?
It's because they've done the grunt work. I mean, he's not just walked into F1 and got in a car that's made for him.
It's not like me or you, is it?
No, it's not like took a wrong turn on the A500 and ended up there and stuff.
Yeah.
He's been in karting since he was a kid. He used to do remote control cars when he was 5.
Yeah.
On Blue Peter.
Yeah.
So it's something that's been in his life a long time.
Exactly. Yeah, and he's been winning championships at all levels for all the way through his life. Yeah, and it's that similar thing with football that generally the best players end up at the best clubs and the biggest clubs, but Harry Kane might be one of those who just falls through the cracks on this one, I think.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. But we shall see. We shall see what happens in the next few months with that one.
Yeah.
See how he plays and how it develops.
Exactly, yeah. I suppose the only other the transfer, obviously Lukaku, obviously went to Chelsea, and we spoke about the last one, didn't we?
Yeah.
What about Mbappe? Is there any glimmer of hope that he might come to Liverpool?
I don't think it's going to happen now. I think he's going to go Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I think now that they've got Messi at PSG, I think it's opened the door for Mbappe to leave. I'd love to see him at Liverpool. I think he's an absolute talent. He's a quality player. Liverpool's flirted with him before and let him use, John Henry's let him use their private jet and his family use their private jet and everything.
Yeah.
Before, but I think the pull of Real Madrid will be too much.
Yeah, and the rumours are that it's been his dream since a little boy, hasn't it, to play for Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Similar to Ronaldo, wasn't it, at United?
Yeah, he always wanted to play for Real Madrid. He went Real Madrid and was very successful there. He's probably trying to follow that same blueprint.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to get him. I think we still need an out-and-out striker. I'm really surprised that we haven't made more signings. We've only signed one defender, which was needed given the situation we ended up in last season. But what we have done is, which I think might be the long-term tactic, is we've made our best assets put pen to paper.
Yeah.
So we've got Van Dijk, Alisson, I think Salah and Henderson have all got contracts pending that they are actually going to sign now.
Yeah.
So I think it's holding on to those key players that make your team great and getting them to re-sign. Trent Alexander-Arnold's re-signed. Robinson signed as well.
Yeah.
So our top probably six players will put pen to paper or about to put pen to paper.
Yeah, I suppose it goes back to that thing. I know we always come back to it, but they're the perfect example. Is Man United under Ferguson? Is that they probably had 3 or 4 kind of resets on their team?
Yeah.
But in between those years, they basically kept the same spine of the team or the same key players and just added 1 or 2.
Yeah, pretty much. And maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's not ready to hit the reset button yet.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking, I can get another good season out of these key players, and then I'm going to have to wipe the rest and start again and really spend some serious money.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool have just announced big profits, haven't they, for the last 12 months?
Huge. Yeah. Like FSG, people go on at them and about the Super League stuff and everything, but that debacle. But they have made such strong gains from a club that was £200 million in debt.
Yeah.
Into a very profitable. You only have to switch on the telly. You don't know every other bloody advert, aren't you, Liverpool?
Oh, Nivea and
Gillette and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they've really like gone in for big on marketing and everything, and everything's sponsored now. At Liverpool, and you go to the match, it's like coffee sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, toilet roll sponsored by Andrex, water out of the taps sponsored by Evian.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Like you say, everything's sponsored.
Everything's for sale. Yeah, and I don't know if that's the same with other clubs when you go their grounds and stuff. Like our listeners will probably tell me the same. Yeah.
Yeah, every little space has got an advert on it.
Everything's for sale. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This third step on the centenary stand is brought to you by Gazprom.
Yeah. Your seat is brought to you by Sophology. Whatever it is. Yeah. By DFS.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. Well, it's like I remember going to Crewe and they saying today's match ball sponsor is Dave Platt's Menswear on Nantwich Road. It's like it's like paying about £20 to be match ball sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah, just to have a name on something that no one's going to see. It gets kicked around.
Yeah, match ball sponsor. Yeah.
Hey, you're posh if you go Platts, aren't you?
Hey, that was the place. Never been in there, which probably says a lot about.
Have you never been in?
No, never been in Platts. No.
I've been in.
Have you?
I haven't bought anything, but I've been in.
What, did you look at the price tags and walk straight out?
No, I just put them in my bag. 5-finger discount. No, I'm only joking. If any coppers are listening, or David Platt, I haven't robbed you.
Yeah.
Platty, you're right, Platty. Yeah, I haven't robbed you.
I've just before I think we're going to cut for a break, aren't we? But I've just read something on Twitter. There's this Ronaldo thing unfolds, And no, it's not developing news, but people are saying
right.
people are saying that Ronaldo's been a failure at Juventus and he's past his best, and City are getting player who's past it. Yeah, he's not as good as he was 5-10 years ago, perhaps, but he's the fastest Juve player in their history to get to 100 goals. He has scored the most goals for Juve in Serie A ever.
Right.
He's got the most Man of the Match awards in Serie A ever. He's got the most match winners in Serie A ever. He scored the most Champions League goals for Juve ever. So, you want to look at his scoring in performance stats.
It makes you think that if that's a loser, then every other player in the same teams and all around the top flight competitions must be massive losers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that is impressive, isn't it?
He's basically broken...
For a 36-year-old, is it? 35, 36
yeah.
or something?
He's basically broken every scoring record for Juve in 3 years. So, massive flop, eh? Yeah.
Massive.
Massive. He's a massive flop.
He's a massive flop. Jungle is massive. Right, let's have a break.
Let's have a break.
This break is brought to you by Matchbox.com.
So, Jose, a great victory for Roma today. But what the fans really want to know is, what is your favourite football podcast?
Football podcast? My favourite football podcast is Documentaries football podcast. It is the best. It's very incisive and funny, just like me. And also James and Tom, who present. They are both very sexy men. I am not that way inclined, but if I was, I would be up them like a rat up the rainpipe. So, yes, I would have to say that. And Didier Drogba did not dive, it was clear foul. Welcome back to Talk the Terraces Football Podcast. It is lovely to see you here today.
I thought you were going to come in with your reworked version of the new theme tune then.
Oh, no. It got some negative reviews.
Yeah.
That compliment sandwich really hurt me, so I don't think I'm going to do Welcome Back.
Are you going to, you're just going to take a kind of a Ringo role?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That old Family Guy sketch where they just tell him to put his songs on the fridge.
Yeah. I'm going to put this right on the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the Beatles, have you seen the trailer for that Get Back?
Yeah, it looks
film?
really good,
Peter
yeah.
Jackson. Looks bloody brilliant, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's basically like the Let It Be original film, isn't it? But footage you didn't see.
No, I love that album as well. So yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, apparently Paul McCartney said that because the way that the director and the producers put together the original Let It Be, they made it look like the Beatles hated each other. But if you look back at all the footage, he said it's love and it's happiness.
Well, it showed behind Peter Jackson, and he was sitting behind the archives, and there's like reams and reams and reams and reams of tape.
Yeah.
That they used for the filming, and then they cut it down into this like hatchet job that just showed them all bickering.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put me and you in a room for 6 months and filmed it constantly,
yeah,
would find a bits where we would fall out over something. It's like, I'm not doing that weird news.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not weird enough. Or or exactly.
Bloke gets his dick stuck in a letterbox. We've seen it before.
Yeah, that's that happens every day. Yeah,
around here.
Yeah. But like you say, that's that one person's take on it, and they decided to go down this route and stitch together all the worst bits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they were breaking up, they had to make it like this. This is the film that shows them descending into.
Exactly. Yeah. The film supported the kind of the breakup. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the source of a source.
Yeah.
My old history teacher said. Think about the context behind it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Last part of the show. I think we should just, before we move on to anything else, I think we should just have a quick catch up on the Fantasy League, because for a start off, we've had 13 people join, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much for everyone who's joined.
Yeah,
it's just a bit of a mess about for us all, just for something to do in the breaks between work and everything like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's really good, and really good of everyone who follows us, and also for all the new listeners that we've been having and reviews that we've been having on our iTunes page have been fantastic. In response to one review, "Where is Crewe?" It's in the northwest of England.
Yeah, near. Yeah, it was. Yeah, in Cheshire, and that. No, don't know where that is. Near Manchester. Oh right. Yeah.
Or if you're French, Nord le West long letter. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. If I look at Manchester and look at Liverpool on a map.
Yeah.
And draw a upside down triangle, and that's where Crewe is.
Yeah,
at
the
the
point
bottom
will
of
hit
that
Crewe.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the railway lines. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much for everyone who's followed us. Thanks for my cousin Paul listening stateside. So we've gone international now, mate.
That's it. Yeah, we've gone over the pond.
Exactly. So we're breaking America like the Beatles did.
Yeah, it won't be long before we're on Ed Sullivan. And,
no.
Yeah.
We're planning a live podcast at Shea Stadium if it's still there.
Yeah, I don't think it is anymore.
No, I don't think so. You know? Where it used to be, the block of flats where it is, we're going to do one from there.
Yeah, the office is in flats, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So on the Fantasy League, we're not doing that well. Are we? Out of 13, we're 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
No, and I had the lowest points for game week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good start. We were looking all right on week 1, I think.
Weren't we top and weren't we first and second?
No, I think we were joint second. Second. Yeah. Man United was top.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So he's in second now. Yeah. So Boom Shakalaka, otherwise known as John Larkin, he's in first at the moment with a massive 151 points.
Yeah.
I'm going to open. I've got a couple of transfers to do, so I'm going to be copying you.
Yeah.
Oh, he put Greenwood in. That's a great shout.
Yeah.
Because he had a good game the other day. Antonio. Oh, I need to put him in.
Yeah.
He started like his bum's on fire, hasn't he, Antonio?
Yeah. We had the dilemma, though, didn't we, that obviously Liverpool were playing Burnley last game. And it was the old dilemma about, is this where we go triple captain on Salah?
Ooh, I know.
Especially after the game he had against Norwich.
Yeah.
With a goal and 2 assists. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't click triple captain.
Yeah, me too. I'll save that one.
Yeah.
Save it for Norwich at home.
For Norwich at home, yeah. Save that for 4 months' time, yeah.
Yeah. So, you're top. Well done, John Larkin.
Yeah.
Second team, Man United. So, you've dropped down the table, but you're still in with a shout. You're only 6 points behind John. John Anderson in third. Gangsters Allardyce. Absolutely love that name. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Barnsley Babes. Ben Cusacks in fourth for 128. Fantastic name, Paul. Paul Quinn, my cousin. Hartchester United. Who remembers Dream Team?
Yeah, with their playing at Millwall.
Yeah. Oh, was it Millwall they used to use?
I think so, yeah. Leicester. I think it was Millwall, yeah.
Yeah, they used to do it very clever because it was a purple kit. They used to change the colouring, didn't they?
They made the seats just ever so slightly purple, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hartchester United. If you haven't seen it, it's that bad you might throw up into your hands, but it is classic television.
Wasn't it basically just sex in the boardroom and...
Oh, yeah. That was the chairman's daughter.
Yeah.
Got down and had a quick knee tremble with one of the players in the boardroom. So they were singing like, Zeno scored in the boardroom. Yeah, I remember that bit. That was played very well on a young adolescent when I was watching it.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, Paul, you're in fifth. You joint fifth, actually, with me. I've just noticed that. So.
There you go, yeah.
There you go. James, Railwayman FC, you're in seventh. 116, you're 10 points behind me at the moment, mate.
Yeah, I think I've done a Leicester. Done really well first game, then got absolutely battered second game.
Do you know what I should have done with this? Just thinking about it. And I think I might do it with the rest of it, is do a top of the pop style.
Oh, you could do, yeah.
Yeah.
Down three.
At number 13, there's Dave Timpler on Colorado Line with 41 points.
Yeah.
And at 12, Patrick Keown, Starfish Potato. No idea what that means, but you're on 91 points. In at 11, Martin Stolmstrom, Red Stripe Belgrade, is obviously a beer fan, 94 points. In at 10th, the Blues, obviously an Everton fan, Champ Massey with 102. In at number 9, Matthew Gibbons, Noble's Last Dance, love it, 110 points. In at number 8, Simon Newby, he's no newbie to this, he's on 112 points. And then they're on you, James.
Yeah, then we're back to where we were, yeah. I think that's a great idea, mate. That could be your feature.
Can we nip that? Nip? Can we nip? It's cold in here. Can we nick that music and not get sued?
Probably not, but I'll see what I can do.
I've got a keyboard here. I wonder if I can knock it together and just change a couple of notes.
That's it. Yeah, make it as close as you can, but make an original composition.
Yeah, exactly. Like like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Sorted. Yeah, original on that.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's fantasy football.
That's fancy football, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll make that your feature for next time.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have the rundown. Probably do it once a month.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's fair enough. Right. So the final part of the show, out of these more compact editions, is random football facts.
Yeah. So we had the idea, didn't we? Probably just before we started back the podcast, what other features we can do.
Yeah.
And we came up with the idea of fact or fake.
Fact or fake.
Fact or fake.
Yeah, football fact or fake.
FOF.
Football fact or fake.
Football fact or fake, yeah. Which is basically...
Say it like a Dutchman. Football fact or fake.
Fake. Pipe in the crack.
That's more like a South African accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Football fact or fake.
Fact or fake. Yeah, so
we buy some Pepsi Cola.
we decided we'd make two statements. One of them is fact, is true. One of them is fake, is false. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do kind of a non-football one, fact or fake,
right,
and then a football fact or fake.
I'm glad you said that because I haven't prepared anything.
Yeah, well, don't worry. Well, to be fair, mate, I've made a list of fake facts while I was in a caravan a few weeks ago.
Okay,
that's how I passed.
Fantastic.
So I made up some things and then tried to find some equally weird actual facts.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a statement that is true and a statement which is false.
Okay.
You just have to guess which one is fact and which one is fake.
Right.
I'm just having a look through my list to see which two I want to pick. Right, okay. So this is non-football. Two statements coming your way. 163,000 pints of Guinness are left behind in facial hair every year.
Ooh.
163,000 pints of Guinness are left behind in facial hair every year. And then my next fact or fake. I'm just trying to look through my list of which one I want to go with. Is this one. Bat Out of Hell, the song, was originally written for Frank Sinatra, but he turned it down due to his fear of bats.
Ooh. So one of them's a fact, one of them's a fiction.
Yeah.
I think the Guinness is a fact, and the Frank Sinatra one's... Oh, no. Yeah, all right. Frank Sinatra one's a fiction. Guinness is fact. Sinatra's fiction.
Correct.
Yeah. Say, no, Frank won't turn anything down.
Yeah. That's going to make me how much money?
Yeah, I'd imagine that's the case with the Guinness because of everyone having these on-trend beards and everything.
Yeah.
That I can't grow. That's a lot would, because of the froth at the top, a lot would get lost into the beard, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's amazing, that, mate.
Yeah, so that's I'm just wondering if I could do another two quick ones because there are some cracking facts or fakes here. Yeah, I'll give you just two very quick ones.
Go on.
British military tanks are equipped to make tea.
True.
The 5 original members of Iron Maiden all had the middle name Brian.
That's probably also true as well.
Which was fact or fake?
Wasn't one of the members called Brian?
Maybe.
So he'd be called Brian.
Or he might be like Paul McCartney, whose name's James Paul McCartney.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I think I saw a documentary once. I might be wrong. About tanks, and I think in the World War II they even had brew making machines within the tank. So I think that's true. The Brian one, I'm sure one of them's called Brian as a first name, so I think that's false.
Correct. Well
done.
Well done. Yeah, that's correct.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that one.
So we'll that's a new little feature for everyone to play along with. at the same time.
Exactly. And just to cap off the show, what we've been doing and we've been tweeting about as well is we've been thinking about the Premier League's been going for a fair few years now. It's been going for the best part of 30 years, nearly. I think it'll be the 30th anniversary next year. I think. We've had some amazing memories, some classic games, and some quality players. So what we kind of do, what I get a feel from everyone and from you as well, James, who were the best players in their position.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go drill down to actual positions like right back, centre back, or anything like that. We're just going to say goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and attacker, and maybe manager by the end of it and stuff. So yeah, the greatest goalkeeper in the Premiership history. I was thinking about that one. Who would you say would be, like, without picking the actual one first, mate? Who do you think would be your top 4? Say.
I think the standout ones are Schmeichel, Petr Cech.
Yeah.
Probably David Seaman. I think they're kind of the 3 standout ones in terms of longevity, success. I bet there's someone I'm missing that's really obvious in that list. I'd probably say them 3. Yeah.
It can be 3.
So yeah, I'd go Schmeichel, Cech, Seaman. And Seaman smothers the ball.
Seaman's all over the box. I think they're great shouts. I think I would say similar to that. I'd say Schmeichel's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Petr Cech, what an amazing keeper he was.
Yeah.
He's just the absolute consummate professional, and he was just so good for Chelsea back in the day when he was in goal. My third one is actually Massimo Taibbi for Man United. Due to that lovely mistake he made back in the day.
Who was that against?
Southampton.
Oh, where it went through his legs?
Yeah, it went through his legs, 3-3, I remember that.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking, Taibbi. I would probably be typical of Wolf and put Alisson in there due to a new one of the best keepers in the Premier League. I put Alisson up there now.
Yeah,
after that header.
Well, exactly, and then I think hasn't he kept a clean sheet in over half of his games or something daft?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's just a quality keeper. And another shout, maybe a bit of an outsider, probably Brad Friedel when he was playing at Aston Villa.
Yeah, he was. Oh God, he'd been around for ages, hasn't he? The longevity.
But that's it. Not like amazing saves, but Mr. Consistency, Mr. Reliable kind of award would probably go to Brad Friedel.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he'd be up there. I just thought, God, there's absolutely loads, and you start thinking like Van der Sar.
Oh God, yeah, Van der Sar, bloody hell, he was brilliant.
Yeah,
he was the only one that could replace Schmeichel, pretty much.
Pretty much, it took him a few attempts, wasn't it, to kind of replace Schmeichel.
Yeah, exactly.
And in his final season, he won the Champions League, didn't he, with United? So there was all the like your David James, Shay Givens, those type of goalkeepers.
Oh, Shay Givens, yeah, Donegal, man.
Yeah, just there, just consistent.
Yeah, but if anyone else has an opinion on it, just drop us a tweet. If they got any suggestions, we'll probably, I don't know, between us, we'll probably go for Schmeichel, won't we, mate?
Yes, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just unbelievable. He was just unbelievable. The Great Dane of the Premier League. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think we would go to Schmeichel. If anyone wants to offer an alternative or anything on that one, please, any opinions are welcome. Just tweet us.
Just tweet us.
Don't be shy.
Just tweet us.
Yeah. #TOT.
#TOT. TOTT. TOTT.
And don't put Y at the end because you'll get something different.
yeah, very different. Yeah.
Yeah. So goalkeeper. I think we'll do defender next time, won't we?
I think so. Yeah. We'll move to the defenders. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a wrap then, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. If you got one more time for one more fact or fake.
Go on. I've always got time for a fact or fake.
I've got a football one for you.
Lovely.
So one's fact, one's fake. Steven Gerrard swapped his shirt with other players over 100 times, but he never swapped it with a United player. Second statement. Ibrox, the home of Rangers. Ibrox in Gaelic quite literally translate to shithole.
That's got to be a Celtic fact. I think I saw Gerard on a documentary once and I went round his house and he had a shed load of shirts. So I think that'd be true for him, and he wouldn't swap a United one.
Yeah.
Ibrox for Rangers. I don't think they'd name the place after something Gaelic due to their affiliation. So I'd have to say that's false.
Yeah, you're quite right. Actually, it's Pittodrie, which is the home of Aberdeen.
Does that mean shithole?
It actually means shit heap. I should have said shit heap, but same thing. It quite literally translates to shit heap.
Pittodrie? Okay.
Home of Aberdeen is a shithole.
Yeah, I've been Aberdeen, and it is a bit of a shithole.
Yeah.
No offence to anyone listening from Aberdeen.
I don't think we've got many listeners from Aberdeen.
No, not from the Granite City.
No.
Lots of granite there.
It is, isn't it? It's very grey, yeah.
Yeah, very grey. Lots of helicopters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that. I wasn't impressed.
No.
Let's just say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And move on quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Love these, mate. Keep them coming. I've got 3 out of 3 so far, haven't I?
3 out of 3, mate. Yeah, I need to up my game.
I'll do some for next time as well.
Yeah, maybe my fakes are a bit too fake. Maybe I need to make them a bit more realistic.
Maybe something like that former crew player Kirk has been to Butlins. That former crew player Kirk hasn't been to Butlins.
Yeah, the opposing
out.
statement, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to find that out unless I went on his Facebook or anything.
No.
I don't have Facebook, so...
Yeah, maybe I could give you the one or the other, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll think about it, yeah.
Sounds good. Cool. All right then, mate.
Yeah, we'll catch up again in 2 or 3 weeks' time, won't we? And do it all over again.
Exactly. Once again, thanks for everyone for all your comments, reviews, and also your listens.
Absolutely, keep it coming. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Cool.
Cool. I'll speak to you soon, mate.
Cool. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.